Okay, in this video, I want to talk about disclosure rules. I used to call these reporting checklist. Basically, what disclosure rules are machine-readable rules that specify when a disclosure is to be included within a report, when it's supposed to be reported. So, for example, a balance sheet is always a required disclosure. A basis of reporting is always a required disclosure. Long-term debt maturities disclosure is required when the concept long-term debt is reported. Basically, that's it. So here you see there's a link between the disclosure mechanics rules and the reporting checklist rules. The disclosure mechanics rules are used to actually find the disclosure. Okay? So not only does it tell you how it should be created, but it'll let you find it and see if it actually exists. So therefore, it's good for extraction of information from a report. So here you see the disclosure rules for the SFAC 6 elements of financial statements. I use this one because it's small, but it gets the point across. So here you see the comprehensive income disclosure. So here I show you the rules, and I would go watch the disclosure mechanics rules video to get a little bit more detail. But here's the rule for comprehensive income. Here's the line of reasoning that tells you if it found it, and if it's consistent, you can see the information here. And then this information is used with these rules. So this specifies when it should be in the report. Report requires disclosure. Financial report requires disclosure for comprehensive income. So if here's the reporting checklist and it discovered it, it's consistent, and it is always required, and I mean, that's basically how it works. It's pretty straightforward. So here is a larger reporting checklist. So notice a couple things. So there's different reasons why our disclosure could be required. Those are all specified in these ARC rules. The second thing is, notice that there's some hierarchy within these rules. So you can have structures that make up other structures, and that can be handled by the rules. So here, this is, I don't know how many, 34 rules. And therefore, you would have a larger reporting checklist. But again, you see the structure. Balance sheet is made up of two different structures. Cash flow statement is made up of two different structures in it. Cash flow roll up and then cash and cash equivalents roll forward. Okay? And here you see that it found everything that it's supposed to have. So if anything was missing, it would be in this dashboard. You'd see it very clearly, and then you could fix the mistake. It may not seem like that because I made this perfect, and the rules are all satisfied, and I know that the report's created correctly. Here is an even larger one. You see 45. I think that there's actually a total of 54 disclosures in this. I just didn't do the bottom ones because it didn't fit on the screen. But that's really it. That's all that a reporting checklist is. It's a machine-readable, what accountants call a reporting checklist, which is a memory jogger. But this isn't a memory jogger. This actually is readable by a computer. And there's a lot more you can do with this. This actually drives some of the artificial intelligence features of a financial report creation tool. So look for that video. and I'll call that good.